know, we've done these types of stories so many times that you don't think it'll happen again. So you can imagine how surprised I was to walk up on this story today. A mom parked this SUV in this parking lot, then went inside to go shopping, leaving her baby in the car. But she got more than she bargained for when we showed up asking the tough questions. Only our cameras rolled as Megan Dean emerged from a store to find her SUV surrounded by police and firefighters. That's because they say she left her 13-month-old baby locked inside the sweltering vehicle.
Why did you leave your baby in here?
I'm sorry, I just had to go in and pick up something for his birthday.
How long did you leave him in there?
He wasn't in there that long.
But he's sweating.
Dean later admits to us she left him for at least 15 minutes.
I didn't feel like it was hot. Is he okay? Where is he?
Firefighters say the car was more than 100 degrees inside, the baby wearing heavy fleece PJs.
No, that is the baby in the car and no one is in the car.
Shopper Yvette Jackson first noticed the child. She ran into a nearby store to call 911 and alert others.
And his eyes were already going in the back of his head and stuff. So
another shopper, Terry Wiley, tried to get inside the locked car, fearing the child didn't have much time left.
Ain't call that.
Within minutes, firefighters arrived and immediately began hydrating the baby. The child, who's expected to be fine, was released into his dad's custody. Did you know it was over 100 degrees in that car? Sir, do you have anything to say? The dad left without answering our questions. Shoppers left shaking their heads.
how could you forget your child is in the car?
Now again, Dean is in the Hall County Jail tonight, charged with reckless conduct. Her baby is expected to be okay. We are live in Flowery Branch. Jocelyn Cannell, CBS Atlanta News.
Looking for the gunman who attacked a woman in her home, but thanks to some quick thinking on her feet, literally, that victim was able to get help. The attack happened this morning in southeast Atlanta in the 700 block of Glenwood Avenue. CBS Atlanta's Jocelyn Cannell joins us live with her story. And Jocelyn, it is an amazing story.
Oh, Tracy, it really is. You know, some of us struggle just to type with our fingers, but this woman's wrists were bound, so she somehow used her feet to get online and get help.
These are the frantic messages Amy sent to her boyfriend.
Started IMing him and telling him that I was tied to the bed, had been robbed, and asked him to call 911.
Because Amy is a victim of sexual assault, CBS Atlanta News is not revealing her identity. A masked gunman broke into Amy's home in the early morning hours.
He had a gun. We struggled for some amount of time.
Amy was hit on the head and sexually assaulted. Finally, after an hour, the robber left, taking everything from Amy's iPod to her car. The gunman was gone, but Amy had no way of getting help. She was tied to her bed. Then she realized the gunman had left her laptop by her feet.
Thought, well, I've got my laptop here. I wonder what I can do. You know, you see these amazing stories of people who are paralyzed and they do all these things with their feet. And I thought, well, I've got some time on my hands. I'll give it a try.
Remarkably, Amy, using her toes, began to IM her boyfriend, John Hilton.
With my left foot, I got the end of the power cord between my toes and started typing and realized that that was like a good size for typing on the keys.
Her first message to Hilton simply read,
"Help," capital letters. It's shocking.
Hilton was able to contact 911, and within minutes, police arrived.
I'm just happy she's alive.
As for Amy, she says she has a whole new appreciation for her feet.
You know, I don't have the world's prettiest feet, but I think I'll keep them. They came in pretty handy.
They sure did. Now, we mentioned that the gunman stole her car. It is a cream Acura at TSX with plate BGU 8496. Again, that is BGU 8496. If you see this car, you're asked to call police. We are live in southeast Atlanta. Jocelyn Cannell, CBS Atlanta News.
Yeah, an incredible.
A CBS Atlanta investigation uncovered the county is paying these guys thousands of dollars to mow the grass at police stations, all while police officers are forced off the job to save money. So is this a case of government waste? CBS Atlanta's Jocelyn Cannell went to find out.
Well, Stephanie, these documents show thousands of dollars allocated to a private landscaping company. Check out this lush yard here at police headquarters. The only problem, while grass gets cut, so do officers' hours. Our camera captures private landscapers mowing grass at Cobb County Police Headquarters. In fact, a CBS Atlanta investigation reveals the county will spend nearly $133,000 on landscaping services at its 5 police stations and other county buildings this year, all while the county forces officers to take furlough days.
I do feel like our taxpayer dollars are being wasted.
Brett Bittner serves on the Cobb Taxpayers Association. The county's spending choices anger him.
This is kind of typical when it comes to government officials not really wanting to do the job of finding the real cuts.
There's no compromising public safety issues for grass cutting.
We took Bittner's tough questions to County Commission Chair Tim Lee.
Do you think it really makes sense again to spend thousands of dollars on a private landscaping company when you have these officers who are forced to take furlough days?
We have to take care of the police and the fire, and we're doing that. We also have to cut grass.
True, but are there cheaper ways?
Why not have inmates do this?
Well, we do. The sheriff has made available to us all the inmates that he can.
In fact, records show the county will spend nearly $23,000 less this year than last on property management. Still, some wonder if the county could use fewer flowers and deeper roots in public safety.
We tightened our belts and we made the decisions that made our budget work. And unfortunately, we're not seeing that here in the county.
Now, also asked the commission chair if the county would consider cutting back on landscaping services next year. He wouldn't commit one way or the other, but does say he welcomes all suggestions. Live in Marietta, Jocelyn Cannell, CBS Atlanta News.